Allan, what's your thoughts after that today?
It seems to be that every mistake we make at the moment is getting punished. I don't think we started the game well enough. Kilmarnock were on the front foot, which we expected. When a new manager came in, we knew that they'd be lively right from the start. They had a couple of chances earlier on. I thought Johnston well. Then we worked our way into the game and we lose a poor goal on the stroke of half time for a corner. Then we've got to deal with the situation in the first place. We've got to clear our lines. We get caught in possession, they win the corner and they win the first header and they react to the next one as well. So yep, we've got to get closer to people, we've got to be more aggressive in both boxes, and it's always frustrating losing a goal for a set piece, especially in the stroke of half time.
Up until then, they did have the control of the game, but
I thought they
Queens
did
were defending well.
No, I thought they did the first 20 minutes. I thought they were really good first 20 minutes. And then we started to get into the game and there wasn't much between the teams. And that's how it's so frustrating when the boys work incredibly hard and you lose a cheap goal like that. And it's the same second half. We got ourselves back in the game. We still need to be more of a goal threat, which we need to improve on. But against teams like Kilmarnock, it's always difficult. But we need that final pass, that wee bit of quality when we're in good positions to make it count. And then they get a penalty out of nothing. It's a long ball over the top. To be fair, we should have went and won the header in the first place. We let the striker come off, and then it ends up a ball in behind. Roberto has tugged him, and the referees gave a penalty when he started his dive about 3 yards outside the box. But that's 2 weeks in a row. That's 2 weeks in a row we have lost penalties out of nothing, and it's really poor decision making for the referees. So yeah, it's killing us at the moment.
Things you can do from your own side of it, but you can't legislate for what referees do.
You shouldn't get that side of Roberto in the first place. So, and that's both weeks. That's 2 games in a row. The strikers get the opposite side of Roberto. So he's got to learn for that. He's got to take responsibility for that. He's got to improve. Quite simply, they'll no play.
They are a young side, but they do have a lot to learn.
No, definitely. We need to be better. We need to improve. Hopefully we can do that over the next few weeks. We know we've got to strengthen, we need to bring in a wee bit of quality. That's always the challenge because every club's trying to bring in a bit of quality and there is a lot of competition out there for players.
Is there any movement on that?
We're trying hard. We've just got to, there is options out there, but we need to make sure we bring in people that are going to play rather than just squad players, and that's the hard part.
Still have a few players out, like Paul Mackay. How's he progressing?
Paul Mackay he's got to see, he's getting a scan this week and then seeing the specialist the following week. But I don't really expect him being back anytime soon. He tried to train before the previous game. He trained a couple of days and he was still feeling it. So I think it could be a wee bit longer term. Obviously it'll be good to have Willie Gibson back next week and Innes Cameron back next week. They're 2 massive players for us. It gives the boys another chance to get a wee bit more training behind them. Guys like Lurie was just back yesterday. Max has been back 2 days, so they've not had much training behind them. They've missed a lot of time, obviously because of COVID, and you can see how stretched the squad is.
Just back to today as well, it was that penalty that kind of took it completely out of the game, wasn't it? That finished.
No, it finished the game, and it's obviously shouldn't get that side of Roberto in the first place. But their decisions like that, it changes the game, and it was the same last week as well. Last week obviously they lose the goal for the penalty, Willie's frustrated, gets sent off, and that's a double blow. So, and it kills us for this week as well with Willie missing as well. So yeah, we know we've got a long way to go, we need to improve and hopefully we can start picking up results.
You have got a long journey next week as well, up at Inverness.
Yep, another hard game. We know how difficult Inverness is. They're one of the top teams in this division. We'll need to defend well, first and foremost, but we need to be more of a threat as well. So hopefully we can do that and try and get some people in as well that add that wee bit of freshness.